Imagine a place where the world's most powerful people gather, but law, shame, and humanity don't exist. There is a famous movie line that says, "This is the gutter of Mumbai. It's better if it stays closed." That line became the world's reality when the Epstein Files were unsealed. The only difference was this gutter wasn't hidden in a city. It was connected to global elites who had started seeing themselves as untouchable. As documents tied to Jeffrey Epstein surfaced, social media exploded with claims. People said this island was a marketplace for minors, that billionaires, politicians, royalty, scientists, and award-winning figures were involved. On January 30th, court-related files and exhibits connected to Epstein became public. Millions of pages and images were discussed online. And when people saw the scale of what was being shared, many said it was better when we didn't know. But here is where truth and fiction began to mix. Once the files became public, the blame game started. Names of famous people began trending. Some had documented social connections with Epstein. Others were dragged in purely through rumors, fake emails, and viral screenshots. Social media claimed that certain politicians were involved in criminal acts. Some posts accused famous tech leaders of secret crimes. Others claimed well-known scientists, filmmakers, and world leaders were part of a hidden network. But most of these claims came from unverified emails, screenshots without sources, edited photos, and theories created by anonymous accounts. This is how misinformation spreads. Being named in a document does not mean guilt. Appearing in a photo does not mean involvement in crimes. And being mentioned by a criminal does not make someone a criminal. That doesn't mean powerful people are innocent by default. It means allegations must be proven, not just shared. The Epstein case is horrifying because real crimes happened. Victims were real. Exploitation was real. Power was used to protect wrongdoing. But when facts and rumors get mixed together, the truth gets buried again, this time under noise. That is why this video is divided into chapters. In this series, we will go file by file. What is officially documented? What is alleged with evidence? What is disputed and what is completely fabricated? We will talk about public figures whose names appear in records, and we will explain the context of those mentions. We will also address viral claims, including the darkest rumors spreading online, and explain which ones have no proof at all. If you're here for sensational gossip, this video is not for you. But if you want to understand how power, crime, secrecy, and misinformation collide, stay with us. If you have 20 to 25 minutes of focus, this video is for you. If not, you can leave now. Because what we are about to uncover is not entertainment. It's how the truth gets buried and how lies grow louder than facts. The claims about Bill Gates have been officially denied by his team. They say the accusations spreading online are fabricated and taken from unverified sources. And this is where the thin line between honesty and propaganda appears. If even a fraction of these claims were true, it would be one of the greatest betrayals of public trust in modern history. Imagine this. A man praised for donating billions to humanitarian causes, presented to the world as a symbol of global good, but secretly begging a criminal for medication to hide a personal scandal. That image alone forces a disturbing question. Can public virtue be a mask? At the same time, we must be clear. There is no court ruling proving these crimes. There is no verified evidence that these viral claims are true. There are screenshots and alleged drafts circulating online. But criminals lie, exaggerate, and manipulate narratives to protect themselves. So the decision is not emotional, it's factual. Either these claims reveal a horrifying truth about a global icon, or they are part of a coordinated attempt to destroy someone's reputation. We present the facts. You decide the verdict. Chapter 2. Donald Trump. The Epstein Files mention Donald Trump frequently, and this is why his name trends more than most. It is documented that Trump and Epstein moved in similar social circles in the past. There are photos of them at public events. There are records showing they knew each other years ago. What is not proven are the viral claims spreading online. Posts claim Trump received gifts of underage girls. There are stories of secret competitions and hidden networks. There are emails circulating that claim foreign elites offered children as favors. These claims have no verified sources. Trump's team calls them political propaganda. Trump himself says he cut ties with Epstein years before Epstein's arrest. At the same time, some flight logs and social connections confirm that Trump had contact with Epstein in the past. But contact does not equal crime. The real question is deeper. How close is too close when you associate with known criminals? If a world leader maintains relationships with people later exposed for serious crimes, does ignorance excuse responsibility? This is not just about one man. It is about systems of power where accountability disappears. Chapter 3. Stephen Hawking. The name Stephen Hawking shocked the world when it appeared in online discussions connected to Epstein. Social media claimed he visited Epstein's island. Some posts used edited images and AI-generated visuals. Others used real photos taken at unrelated events to create false narratives. There is no verified evidence that Stephen Hawking was involved in crimes. Experts point out that powerful criminals often name-drop famous figures to make their circles look legitimate. Some believe Hawking's name was used as a shield to make Epstein's network appear intellectual and respectable. One important truth remains. Genius does not guarantee morality. Talent does not guarantee innocence. But accusations without proof destroy truth itself. It is possible that Epstein used respected figures as cover. It is also possible that some associations were misunderstood. That is why every claim must be examined with evidence, not emotion. In this series, we will continue to separate what is documented, what is disputed, and what is manufactured by viral culture, because the real crime is not only what powerful criminals did. The real crime is how easily lies replace truth in the age of social media.
So, what is the truth about Stephen Hawking? Was his name used to make a criminal network look respectable? Was he used as a shield, a symbol of legitimacy, so that the filth behind the scenes could appear civilized? Or do we accept the darker possibility that even respected geniuses can fall into moral corruption? The decision is not emotional. It belongs to the public. Does the presence of a global icon on Epstein's island raise questions? Does having a brilliant mind excuse silence in the face of wrongdoing? What do you think Stephen Hawking was doing there? You decide. Chapter 4. Elon Musk. The man who dreams of taking humanity to Mars. The man who calls himself obsessed with work. The man who talks about ethics on social media. And yet, Elon Musk's name also appeared in viral claims connected to Epstein's circle. According to posts circulating online, emails from 2012 to 2013 allegedly show Musk being invited to Epstein's island. Some messages describe wild parties. Others show casual conversations about visiting. But here's what matters. There is no verified proof that Elon Musk ever went to Epstein's island. Musk has publicly denied visiting the island. He has said that any photos with Epstein's associate were taken at public events and do not prove wrongdoing. Some images of Musk with people connected to Epstein are real. Some images circulating online are edited or taken out of context, and some are completely fake or AI generated. So what is the truth? Is this evidence of wrongdoing? Or is this what happens when powerful names are dragged into viral storms without proof? Another question remains. If powerful people receive repeated invitations from known criminals, can they really claim they didn't know what kind of world they were being invited into? Chapter 5. When Indian names enter the conversation. When people talk about the Epstein case, it often feels like a story from another world. But on January 30th, as online discussions exploded, even Indian public figures were dragged into viral theories. Photos of filmmaker Meera Nair attending elite social events were shared widely. Some of these photos are real. They show her at high-profile gatherings in New York, but attending a party is not evidence of a crime. Social media went further. Her son was cruelly targeted with false and baseless claims. People compared his face to Epstein's. They made disgusting jokes and spread conspiracy theories. This is not investigation. This is harassment. There is no evidence connecting Meera Nair or her family to Epstein's crimes. There is no proof of any criminal activity. What exists are photos of public figures attending industry events and elite gatherings, something common in global film and cultural circles. The real question is not whether these people are criminals, The real question is how easily social media turns networking into conspiracy, how quickly public figures are attacked without evidence, and how fast lies spread when fear takes over reason. Chapter 6: Prince Andrew. When it comes to Epstein, Prince Andrew is one of the few powerful figures who faced formal allegations connected to real legal action. His association with Epstein is documented. His friendship with Epstein is documented. And he faced serious allegations in court, which he denied. This is where the difference becomes clear. Some connections are proven. Some accusations are part of legal cases. And some viral claims are pure fiction. In this series, we will continue to separate what is documented, what is alleged with evidence, and what is invented by the internet. Because the real danger is not only the crimes committed by powerful criminals, the real danger is when truth and lies become indistinguishable. Epstein Files, Chapter 6: Prince Andrew, Ghislaine Maxwell, Bill Clinton, and the shadow of power. This was never just a legal case about Prince Andrew. This became a permanent stain on one of the world's oldest royal families, a stain that history will never erase. Behind royal protocols, behind palace walls, behind polished smiles, something dark was hidden for decades. The Epstein Files, released on January 30th, 2026, exposed emails, testimonies, and records that showed how power protected predators. According to documents and witness statements, Prince Andrew was not just a casual guest connected to Jeffrey Epstein. He was described as a special guest, someone treated with privilege. The files claim that Epstein presented young girls as if they were gifts, and some victims accused powerful men of abuse and intimidation. These claims are allegations based on testimonies and court records. They are serious accusations that shook public trust in royal institutions. One of the most discussed pieces of evidence is the photo of Prince Andrew with Virginia Giuffre, who was 17 years old at the time. For years, Prince Andrew claimed the image was fake, but forensic reviews and file releases have raised serious doubts about that defense. There were also reports of financial settlements made outside of court. Many critics argue that money was used to silence victims instead of delivering justice. So the question remains, does power buy silence? Should royalty be forgiven simply because they were born into privilege? The Epstein case was never about one man alone. Ghislaine Maxwell played a central role. She was accused of recruiting and manipulating vulnerable young girls by promising education, jobs, and financial help. According to court records, girls were targeted specifically because they were in need. They were invited under the promise of opportunity, only to be exploited. This betrayal shocked the world. A woman helping traffic other women and minors. Files also suggest that some institutions failed. Police, media organizations, and influential figures ignored warning signs for years. Even today, many powerful names connected to Epstein have never been fully exposed.